on right to information. Right to information.
Good morning, my dear friends. Today, in our editorial session, we are going to discuss about RTI. RTI is nothing but right to information. In our editorial session today, in our video talk, we are going to discuss about what is an RTA, why should we know about RTA as a citizen, the scope and out of scope of an RTA, the governance structure, the methodology. If I need to use this act, what is it that I'm going to do? What should I learn? And finally, do's and don'ts of an RTA. Let's first pitch in or find out what an RTA is. As I said, RTA is nothing but right to information. The report says, I have an authentic report here, which says this law was passed by the Parliament in 15 June 2005, but it came into full force on 12th October 2005. This RTA Act, what does it do to the citizens? As a citizen of India, I can request information from a public authority, a body of government, and they need to reply promptly within 30 working days. This is very interesting. If I have a question, if I need to know about it, immediately I can pose a question. But there are certain criteria on whom I need to ask, what I need to ask. Why should I have an awareness now? There are a lot of public social media and a lot of issues are running about here and there. The current issue is on the awareness of this particular act, which is called RTI. The issue needs to be addressed. Am I to take these public or information that is floating on this public media, or should I have to ask for this information to the right body? This is what RTA talks about. Do you know that every day there are about 4,800 RTA applications that are filed? So in the first 10 years when this act came, there were about 17 lakh applications. That much of awareness is there, but still the awareness is not to the high because the response is very less. The scope is that you can ask about any external body, government body, except Jammu and Kashmir. That's what the act says. What is the out of scope? Private bodies are not within this act. But in 2014, the private institutions and NGOs receiving 95% of their infrastructure from government came under this act. So you can find out from the FAQs that is there in this link to know more about it. The governance is that you can talk about the Central Information Commission or State Information Commission. And the central and state are independent bodies. You can ask questions to them and get the reply. What is the method? How do I ask questions? The citizen who desires to seek some information from a public authority is required to send along with the application payable to the accounts officer. Why the awareness is still low? Because the response is very poor. The public becomes very happy and they get the aha moment when they get the response immediately. I know the Toastmasters will be clapping for this. To make it more effective and transparent, each government organization can have a separate link for it and say how many they have received and go about it. There is a separate link. For want of time, I am publishing this at the back of my screen. Take it and learn all the FAQs and make use of this act. Let's meet again in the next editorial session. Thank you.